Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Kristine.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And hi, everyone in the chat. We are live from San Francisco for 2 hours with Kristine Arth. And let us know where you're from in the chat. I already see some people. Oh, I see Julia. She was live with us last week, actually.
Nice.
She's from Germany. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
She's also watching. That's
awesome.
Yeah. Good to see you. Hi, Simon.
Hello.
And we'll be live for 2 hours. If you didn't watch the episode from yesterday, you can still watch the replay. It's available on YouTube now, on the Adobe Creative Cloud YouTube channel. And the goal is to watch Kristine at work. And she's working on a project, which is for a friend based in San Francisco, for Julia, who might be in the chat today.
Yep, she might, although she is on a forest bath walk today. So.
Oh, yeah, she's
outside. Hosting a walk right now for Airbnb.
Working.
Yeah.
She's working. That's awesome.
Yes.
So maybe we can look at your computer now and see what we were working on. So
cool.
You want to explain the concept again? Maybe start with the mood board.
Yeah. So yesterday I started with a mood board that was all about this magical and spiritual, slightly inspirational drawings that were both geometric and had some hand illustration to them, like these mushrooms. And sun worshiper. So the idea is to create the Forest Bathing Club logo and all the collateral that goes along with this club. This is where I was at yesterday. So we worked on a couple of these. We did some hand illustration for a Forest Bathing Club. Looked at the Mountain Bathing Club because it didn't look like a forest. Got into this really trippy eye. What did they call it yesterday? It was the
Illuminati eye.
Yeah, the Illuminati eye.
Yeah.
So all of these things, got me thinking. And I actually had dinner with Julia last night. And then I started to look at this, which is closer to this whole tree and eye, but still getting a little bit out of the Illuminati and perfect geometry. Because I think with this, the idea is to make it more hand-drawn, more natural looking, and also something that's drawing you within. So when I'm looking at when I thought about the eye, it was funny because she had described to me, she's like, well, I thought it was going to be a tree with an eye in the middle of the tree. And I was like, oh, well, I thought it was going to be an eye with a tree in the middle. Okay. So we were really thinking like the complete opposite. And when she saw it, she was like, that's exactly what I thought, but the opposite. But I really like it. So,
That's good.
So it was a happy mistake or a good coincidence. So I started out with this one, and the idea is that, you're walking through the forest and you're like leading yourself into this illumination.
Like a maze.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hypno eye, totally.
Hypno eye,
but I think the simplicity of this one without the...
That's good.
I like the progression too, Holly. Thanks. So this one's moving away from the actual path that's around the eye and just letting it be a little bit more natural and bright, and letting the illumination be from like what you're feeling, what we're feeling from the tree itself, and the tree representing the eye and your spirit and inside. We're getting really spirit-like right now.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone just, put on your tie-dye and let's get into it. So I started doing some illustrations. You can see on my last night I started to...
Actually, in the wood, like here.
Yeah,
it's called an eye.
It's called an eye. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A knot in the wood is an eye. Yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
So many
Oh my
concepts.
Gosh. It's like...
So
we're
obvious.
so in sync right now.
So obvious.
In sync?
In sync.
Yeah. So I started illustrating...
Not in think. It's very different.
Let me in think. Yeah. We're in think.
I'm always working on my accent. You will see. If this is the first time you join, you will see that I'm still working on it. Making progress every show, every stream.
So you can see where I started out, like doing a bunch of little trees and then pulling these trees, and I started moving some of these lines together to overlap. And then I came up here and eliminated those so it actually circled in. But again, I like the simplicity of just the tree. It feels hand done. Yeah. It'll be easy to carve. It'll be easy to actually embroider.
Okay.
So, keeping a lot of space and simple lines is helpful. So what I'm thinking about today is that There's a couple of things she's going to offer. So one of them is teas, because when you actually go out in the forest bath, at the end you have tea, and it's usually hand foraged by her and her mom and whoever else is helping to lead the forest bath. So she's going to have these teas, and I will show. So I pulled together some packages for these. So
for the tea.
yeah, so a couple of the teas, there'll be a nettle leaf, Doug fir, and wild mint tea. So these are some of the things that she'll be foraging for.
Okay.
I really liked the idea of a mug to go with the tea, so we do an enamel mug. Maybe not pink, I'm not sure yet. I put pink in there this morning, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really a pink fan. And then also some bags to carry all of this stuff with her, but swag bags.
Yesterday, Julia, the customer, she was in the chat and she said at some point, I need something more feminine.
I know. So I'm like, I'll throw pink on it, right? Just slap pink on it. Of course it's feminine now. That's so sexual. And then also some posters. So I have a couple paragraphs of copy that she's given to me for poster ideas, and then I saw a cute mock-up for a card that just felt very forest.
Beautiful.
So
that's cool. Some applications.
So awesome. Some different applications for today. I also started to pull together some inspiration from Japanese stamps. So I was looking through yesterday, and there's some really beautiful color palettes from these Japanese stamps. And she had mentioned to me that she wanted it to feel like a nod to Japanese-esque design.
Okay.
And so I pulled some of these stamps and older posters, and then looked at pulling some colors from them to make some really simple color palettes.
And what is this?
So this is watercolor down here.
Yeah.
But
how did you do that?
So this I downloaded a couple of these, but then I tweaked the colors to them, because if you are to, like, let's say this one, I had changed the color from the outside to pink to a green.
Photoshopped the...
Yeah. So if you open it up, you can, if I select this, I can then take my brush, and I'm going to go do a little bit of overlay. Something a little bit yellow,
I see.
light. So you can see how you can change some of this
Tweak
and make it.
gradients.
It's a little dark over here, actually. I'm gonna lighten it up anyway. So.
And by the way, if you're watching, you can work on posters too. We have a contest going on for 3 days. 2 days now, but you still have plenty of time, because it's very easy to participate. If you go on adobelive.com, there is a contest tab on the right. There is also a button that says Get the Template, and it's an Illustrator file that you can download and open. It's a very badly designed poster. It's in black and white and with very bad typography. So you can just fix the colors. I did it. So you can fix the colors, you can fix the typeface, and share it on Twitter. And on Friday, I will announce 10 people, my favorite 10 posters, and you can win Creative Cloud and Adobe Stock subscriptions. So it's very easy to participate. It really takes a few minutes. We already got great entries. And also, Kristine is an official portfolio reviewers.
Totally, I'm the meanest.
She's the meanest. She's the worst.
I'm the worst.
If you want to be super depressed.
Totally. If you want to really be down about yourself.
Please submit your portfolio.
Submit your portfolio.
There is a share my portfolio button on Adobe Live. It will create a tweet, and you just have to copy paste the URL to your portfolio, and we will be happy to review some portfolios during this show. Okay, so we will start in about 20 minutes. Yeah, so
totally.
Make sure to share it on Twitter, and I will catch some portfolios and we will review them. Should be fun. It's okay. It's okay. You won't cry. So that's for you. Okay. Now let's get back to our work here.
All right. So you can see.
I really like this mood board.
Yeah, you can see the idea here. Finding inspiration with different color palettes. I may not use them all, but I do like the idea that they're really simple. They all share one standard color, which is this cream that's in the background. And then they have 3 colors that also go with that. So the uniform color is this very natural sand. And then these watercolor expressions underneath are something that I may or may not use. I liked the idea of it. It felt very much like, the forest bath is coming to life through the simplicity, but also the beauty of watercolor. And then... So then going back over here, I think what I'm going to do is start with just creating a couple patterns based off of the logo itself. I kept these on the board today just to show you where I was at last night and how I got to this place, but I'm going to throw them up there now that I'm not using these. They look a little bit more wood block and more like a forest, little river, So that was one way to think about it, but that's not probably what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna start with just creating some block prints that actually go along with this whole knot look. I drew out a simple frame last night, and then I think I'm gonna take all of these pieces and put them together. So it should be pretty.
So we have Holly, who's a designer watching us. It says those swatches also could be heat generated maps, like heat maps.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I could see that. That's like
and also yesterday
like
I remember
this.
the topographic map.
Yeah, topographical map.
Yeah, good point.
I kind of want to make a bunch of these.
Yeah. Hi Holly, hi Alex. Thanks for joining. We have also some friend from Russia.
Oh, hello. I don't know how to say hello in Russia. Are you going to fake it again?
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
No, I'm faking it. I know it exists, but I don't think it means hello.
Oh, no? I think that means
Thank
cheers,
you.
right? No? Isn't that what you do when you drink?
Oh. They will let us know.
They'll let us know soon, yeah.
How to say hello in Russian. Oh. Yeah, they will let us know.
Learn language at Adobe Live.
WF. Did you make the watercolors on paper? No, you found it on the
No,
web, right?
I downloaded them. Yeah, I downloaded them because I'm not a watercolorist, but they're beautiful.
Actually, there is something cool I could show you. Maybe I could show you.
Yeah? You're going to try and teach me something today? I really hope so. I really love the Adobe...
Picture.
Yeah, capture. So I'm hoping that I get another cool thing that I can use forever.
Okay.
Until the next cool thing comes out.
Let me try.
I'm just using some of the elements of the logo right now to create some fun shapes. Kind of looks both feminine and masculine right now.
It's mispronunciation of Russian from Nazarvia, which tries to use as a common toast. Oh yeah, you were right.
Was that? Yeah. I have some Russian friends. I know that stuff. They drink a lot of vodka.
Oh, Tim Persson says that Illustrator was his first app love. Yeah, actually we celebrated this year the 30th anniversary of Illustrator. It has been created 30 years ago.
Dang.
Holly says, those blocked-in graphics I could see being used on tote bags. Yeah, definitely.
Totally.
And this is a mock-up I think you have
Oh
in
yeah,
mind.
I've got a tote bag mock-up.
Good point, Holly.
Good point. Holly's got my number.
And Chris Shaw says, it looks like Bohemian jewelry. Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah,
you could see.
Totally. I think that's right on because, who knows what's going to happen with all this stuff.
It become jewelry. Especially now, with 3D printing, you could pretty easily 3D print stuff like this in silver.
Totally.
It's quite expensive. Could be something, maybe Julia could start a business.
Hey, you never know. Oh, actually, those are too nice. I'm going to get rid of those. Let's see.
Okay, so we try to show something. Maybe it will be a complete fail, but I will try, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do it.
Usually... So every time I try to interfere, usually it's not very good.
Yeah, like yesterday.
Like yesterday. Wasn't
Don't
that
worry.
exciting?
I threw that away.
Thanks.
I mean, it was not your best.
Oh, no.
But to be fair, you were basing it off of something terrible that I did, so. Too funny. Michael's over here drawing.
Yeah, it's
He's
coming.
creating
It's coming.
watercolors.
It's coming. It's coming. Now we try to share it. You take one challenge, one at a time.
Yeah, one at a
Install
time.
the app, then share the screen. Yeah, it works. Okay.
Yeah?
So last time you discovered Adobe Capture.
Yeah,
It was cool.
Oh, this is fun. I can't wait.
Okay, so this is a new one. It's Adobe Sketch.
Okay.
So usually Adobe Sketch is really to sketch, and you use the Apple Pencil if you have the iPad Pro, and then you can start sketching, and you can send it to Creative Cloud, Illustrator, and get your sketch. Okay, but there is a feature here which is a watercolor brush, actually. So you can change the color.
This is pretty cool.
And then it will really behave as watercolor, which means that, see, if I zoom in,
Oh, yeah, it's still
you
got
will
like
see-
that paper texture
yeah,
to
and you
it.
see
Yep.
it is bleeding here. So you can
Oh.
use the fan here to say dry.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's
then
awesome.
if I change the color here, it will really melt as
Yeah,
traditional and
that's awesome.
bleed. You see?
Yeah, that's
And I
really
can
pretty.
dry.
I can give you my color palette and you can make some.
Thanks.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
Okay, and dry. And then if you say send to Photoshop,
Yeah.
you will get it with a transparent layer.
Yeah, as a PNG.
As a PSD, it will open a PSD and we get all the
Nice.
layers.
Nice.
So that's the watercolor
Well, send
feature
it
of
to me.
Photoshop
Come
Sketch.
on.
Okay.
I think he has to send it to
I
me.
will put it in the
Yeah,
share
put it in
library.
my share library. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay,
I know you
put
don't
that
want to
to
give
the
up your
screen.
precious work, but
I would just do one.
yeah,
because I'm
just
lazy.
one. Just like yesterday. So lazy.
We have Alex who is using Adobe Sketch also a bunch. Yeah.
Cool.
Watercolorist. Yeah.
So let's see. Let's create another one of these. Maybe pull apart some of these.
Okay, libraries. Working with Chris.
That's me. Let's see. I bet it's in there. Even in Illustrator or only in Photoshop, right?
I don't know. We will see
We'll
when
see.
it will sync. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Cool. I think it's syncing right now.
Oh, that's coming.
So I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with all of
Is it
these,
here?
but
At the
oh
top?
yeah,
In the library, maybe?
yeah. Check that out. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to give you my palettes.
Oh, I'm lazy.
You're so lazy. See, look at that. I ask one thing, and he's like,
It's
"Oh,
mine.
I'm so lazy. I can't do that. I have to host more." All right, I'll just put it over here as inspiration. I like that. It's really
It
soft.
works,
Yeah, it totally works.
Compared with it's not as good as the.
I mean,
because I
it's
guess you need
different.
to play with the
It's
contrast.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if you Photoshop the thing coming from Sketch, playing with the contrast, you can get
totally.
something.
Yeah, we could take it
It's
into
quite
Photoshop.
realistic. I mean, for something made on an iPad, I'm
Let's
surprised.
check it out. So I bet if you, ooh,
Oh yeah.
yeah, if you increase the levels a little bit.
How did you do that in one single shortcut?
Oh, Shift Command L. Shift Command L. Or
Okay.
Shift Option Command L, and that's a different
Wow,
level.
preset. Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Let's see. Adjustments. Yeah, we could decrease some of the exposure. Oh. That helps a little.
We have a question by Juan Pablo
Yes.
Hinojosa asking yesterday Javier, who is our next guest. So Javier will be with us in 2 hours. He did also some branding, but he's using a Wacom,
Oh,
even in Illustrator.
nice.
And then he's asking, and then Javier discovers that you're using just the mouse. Mm-hmm. So
I know, I'm old
What are your
school.
thoughts?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Javier. People get on me all the time about this.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, why? And I'm like, I like it. I'm really good at it. I mean, I'm not like really good at it, but I'm used to it.
Yeah, super fast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fast for me.
And you
so-
know all the keyboard shortcuts.
Yes.
So
Exactly. So let's see. That would be about the right spot.
okay, what platforms are the apps available? So Joshua, good question. So all the Creative Cloud mobile apps are free. Okay, so it's not part of your Creative Cloud subscription. The only addition, the only benefit of being a Creative Cloud member is that, as you can see, I can directly send it to Photoshop or Illustrator and share it with other designers. So that's a bridge that is available for Creative Cloud members, but then the app, you can use it on iOS and Android. Okay, it even works on the iPhone. The best experience is on the tablet because you can use a stylus. And the best experience is on the iPad Pro because you can use the Apple Pencil as a stylus, which is by far one of the best. But if you have an Android tablet, it will work too, and it's free.
It's almost like you work for Adobe and you're like trying to get people to buy that stuff.
It's free. I don't try to get them to buy stuff. It's free. It's a gift.
It's a gift
It's
from
a
Michael.
gift for the community. Yeah.
Yeah, it would totally be faster with Wacom. You're right.
I know. I'm not sure.
Maybe not. It would take me a little while to.
I'm not sure. And we have a lot of illustrators, coming to Adobe Live. I remember Shauna X. She's an artist from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
She only works with a trackpad,
Really?
and she's also super fast.
Dang.
So it's a matter of habit,
Yeah, totally. Once you learn key commands and
So of course you would do digital painting.
yeah.
Of course you need a Wacom and
Totally.
that. But in Illustrator for vector art, I know a lot of artists just use the mouse of the trackpad.
Yeah, I try to use the Magic Mouse too. One of my friends had called me up after he's in London. He was like, I can't believe you're using a mouse with that scroll ball thing. And I was like, I know, I have like 10 of them in a box because I'm always worried that they're going to stop selling them. And it's what I like. So I bought a bunch of them, which is kind of neurotic. All right, cool. So I feel like we've got a pretty good set. 8's always a nice number. I'm going to group these.
There's a funny comment by Andrew Loper saying,
Yeah.
she helped design the new PayPal logo, so I think she can get away using the mouse.
Thanks.
I think that's fine.
I like it. But even if I didn't, I could totally get away with it, right? That was cheeky.
Credentials.
Okay, cool. So I've got some little blocks here to make some patterns out of later. And they're all very uniform, so I can flip them around because they're all using the same exterior shape. All right. So let's see. Where do we want to start? I think I'd rather start with some posters, but we could do some tea. I mean, what do you think? Posters or tea?
We can ask.
Posters or tea?
Posters
posters
or tea,
or
what do you
packaging?
prefer? Yeah.
What do we
posters
prefer?
Or packaging. Maybe you can show the packaging.
Oh,
again.
yeah. So packaging would be for nettle leaf tea, Doug fir, wild mint, or posters, which are like all about checking in words, getting wild, and
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
Yes.
Poster or tea. Okay, we give you 1 minute.
poster or pack. In the meantime, I'm going to take some of these over here and
Okay.
check them out. Both. Yeah, I probably will do both.
Okay.
It's just which one will I do first?
Tea. Okay, for the moment, tea is winning.
Tea is winning. Okay. I'm going to put yours over
Yeah, I
there.
would
I'm putting
say-
yours over there. I don't want it to mess up my mojo.
Yeah, tea is winning.
Tea? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, let's start with tea. So,
but there were a lot of posters too. I would say it was 60-40.
whew,
So
rough. All right, so I'm going to bring this over here. As far as nettle leaf, Douglas fir, and wild mint, they're all kind of green-like.
Needle leaf. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see what this is.
But I'm going to suggest some palettes. Oops. I think Douglas fir is naturally more green to me.
Is nettle mint? No.
Yeah, nettle is like
It
it's
looks
a plant.
like mint. but
It
it's
looks
not.
like mint. I don't think it is. Nettle leaf, wild mint.
No. Okay, it's the toxic one.
Oh yeah, you have
Yeah.
to boil it first.
No,
otherwise
and
it's like
in the
irritating.
forest and
Yeah.
when you walk. And
Yeah, like they put nettle leaves on top of pizza here, but you have to toss them first, and it's very San Francisco.
What's happening?
What is happening? So nettle leaf, considering you have to boil it, maybe we'll do something wild or wild mint. It's all very green. What can we do about this? Because I do want to bring in some different colors. Maybe instead we'll keep this palette, but actually I don't really mind that it's very green and there's all different. Let's get rid of one of these. Okay.
Okay, let me check on Twitter very quickly if our friends started sharing their portfolio.
So I'm going to mask out an area just like we did last time so that I've got some clean sides to work with. And this way, none of my art will be in front of my packaging. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start off by branding it, knowing that this is going to be our Forest Bathing Club logo.
Okay, and I have 5 portfolio to review when you're ready.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Okay, let's do that. And thanks for sharing. Be ready for Kristine. Okay.
Here we go. Surprise. Everybody seems to either love or hate nettles. I don't know.
Okay, so the first portfolio is by Ahmed El Hamzawi from Agadir in Morocco. Beautiful city. I've been there.
Never been.
It's on the seaside of Morocco. It's in the south. I've been there. I played tennis. It was 45 degrees Celsius.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a bad idea. Very bad idea. It burnt my skin. But it was beautiful. So, which one do you want to see? Like when you look at this?
I have to look at these little fingers.
Yeah, what's happening here?
I don't know what they are,
Smiley
but they're funny.
icons. Okay.
Yeah, they're cute.
I like the one with the tongue.
They're super fun. I like the
Download
color
for free.
palette,
Oh,
too.
that's nice.
Cool, yeah.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, what
Very
about
cute.
the packaging?
This one or this one?
That one. Yeah.
Okay.
Bird's
We
nest.
strive to make pure bird's nest.
Bird's
affordable.
nest? You can buy bird's nest in a jar? What is that?
Ingredients:
like?
water, bird's nest, and rock sugar. Store in a cool and dry place. Keep refrigerated. Never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either. I've heard of like bird's nest soup,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh,
is that the soup?
yeah.
Oh, maybe it's like a broth, like
Yeah.
bouillon. Oh, but
Interesting.
interesting.
And then he shares the
The
entire.
the key line for it too. Wow, cool. Bird's nest. I mean, for the right person, I think that's spot on.
It speaks to
Speaks to
these customers.
yeah, sure.
And there's another one with some Moroccan patterns here.
That's quite lovely.
Hamzawi.
The patterns are lovely.
Oh, argan. Okay, so that's for the skin. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, argan oil. Yep. Cool. There's a lot of different fonts going on. I would say maybe,
Yeah. Try to.
pull them in a little bit, restrain the
number
font
of fonts.
usage. Yeah. The packaging looks lovely. And yeah. Yeah, I would restrain the font usage.
Okay. Good job, Ahmed.
Cool. Yeah, good job.
Then Simon, he's watching Adobe Live all the time. He's like
Oh yeah.
always very active. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Seems very digital.
yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of screens. That was just my, Perception. Let's start with the ones on an angle. How about that?
Art Hub.
Art Hub.
Creative silhouettes on projects, share ideas, job posts, community in one place.
I like scene process.
Okay.
That's great. Art Hub. Seems intuitive.
Yeah. Not sure about this screen, Simon. You know, one screen with just one button. I think you can.
You're like a little superfluous. Cool.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
otherwise
clean.
it's looking good. Very clean.
Oh, and you use Adobe XD. Simon.
Well then.
So professional.
Yeah.
Still in beta.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
officially a product yet, but
Totally.
still working on this.
Really good job.
Very nice, yeah. And the way he promotes also
Yeah. Great mock-ups. Totally. Oh my gosh. That's us. That's so meta.
so Inception stuff.
Yeah. We're like inside the hub.
So we
inside
already
the hub.
reviewed this. It's crazy.
That's so crazy. It's
a,
like he
a
knew.
nerd déjà vu.
How did you know?
Oh, no, Simon, now we are scared. We need to,
Yeah, I'm a little concerned.
too scared.
I'm so worried.
Too scared.
That was awesome though.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
If everyone else can put us in their work somehow, then we'll review it today. How about that?
No. Don't start this trend.
Michael said it's totally cool. He'll give you his number at the end of the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura. In the US.
Cool. Let's take a look at the craft brewing label.
Okay.
Because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. The smithy.
Okay.
Oh, like
Yeah.
welder, smith, metalsmith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
Yeah.
the craft alive. Okay.
Keep the craft alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Works.
think that, when you see the smithy on the top of the bottle, I feel like the icon is so big that I lose which is more important. And I'd like to read the smithy or just smithy
Oh, yeah.
more prominently.
Yeah, you
because
think it
that
takes too much.
takes too much
attention.
prominence. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But otherwise, yeah.
Yeah. Texture is good.
Texture's good.
Yeah.
Color palette's nice.
Maybe this one.
David Fisher.
Packaging looks nice.
Packaging, yeah. Oh, it's like one of those.
Someone's asking what is Adobe XD. Yeah, so it stands for Experience Design. It's part of Creative Cloud. Still in beta for Windows and Mac. It's to design exactly what Simon did. Very good example to design screens. Could be for websites, mobile apps, the dashboard of a car, just to design experiences and prototypes.
Cool. So this is interesting. Yeah, it's
okay.
one of those
Yeah,
like games. Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, MoMA.
Oh, so it's for the MoMA. Isn't that fun how if you put a MoMA logo on
Yeah.
something, it
Yeah.
automatically makes it
Boom.
better? Yeah. It's interesting. I like the idea of it. If I'm looking at the structure, since he's an architect, it looks like David Fisher.
Oh, and then it resonates with
Yeah, it resonates with the lines. I mean, it's a little bit more flowy on the architecture, but the idea of it being something that is
and it's a
small and
lecture.
then very tall.
So it's an invitation for a lecture. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's nice.
That's
I don't
nice.
know if the people that would actually go to that would like to open up something like that. That
Yeah.
feels more for a younger audience.
And
Whereas if
and
they're
it's risky too because you end with that. You see what I mean? You
Yeah.
end with something which is
Yeah.
folded and
and then it
not
ends up,
clean.
yeah.
So it's risky. It's a good
Yeah.
experience, but can be risky. But this picture looks great. Yeah.
Cool.
And she graduated in May 2017. Oh, okay. So just congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, congrats.
Drew Looper, always very active in the chat. He's from Seattle.
Cool.
Looper Designs.
Seattle. I wonder if it's
Sky,
raining there right now.
Wings over. Okay, so you do a lot of stuff. Okay, this
Let's
is
see.
UX. Oh, I remember this. It was a XD project.
What about that quiche? I made a quiche. And it was...
And it was delicious. It was
Good.
good. Okay,
All right.
thanks.
Sure. You should send us a quiche. What else? Wings over the valley.
Aspiring
south.
graphic designer. Okay.
What is...
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Try to tell more stories
Yeah.
because if someone checks your portfolio and just sees that, it would be hard to understand what you want to.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's Drew.
What you had in mind.
It's not raining today. Cool. Good for you guys. That's great.
And the
Hopefully it's
poster,
sunny, too.
it was a contest on Adobe Live, actually. I remember this one from a template.
Oh, Looper.
Looper.
Oh, right. I think we reviewed that. Yeah, because I said Zooper last time.
Yeah, that's it.
Drew, you've got to change it so that the L doesn't look like a Z.
And some lettering. Let's
Silence
check that.
is Goldie. Goldie. Like Goldie Hawn.
Okay.
Well.
Construction grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good start. I mean, yeah.
Good start. Mm-hmm. Cool.
I think I prefer this, when you show the process.
Yeah.
So at least
process is always
small.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Process
is a little bit
good.
raw, especially when you like a picture of food like this. Yeah.
I was more excited about the quiche.
And we have Ibrahim Ajo. He was like, "Please review my portfolio. I will cry."
Oh.
That's what he said on Twitter.
Well, we don't want anybody to cry today. No crying.
So I think, he's based in Dubai, and I think Ibrahim is from Syria. I remember this from the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's professional work already. A lot of editorial content.
Let's look at the Arabi's Western logos.
Okay.
Wow.
Creating Arabic logo for already made logo can be challenging. Yeah, it's true.
Agreed.
It's funny to see the same meaning with
it's really pretty.
how you can adapt the logo.
Yeah. It's nicely done the way that you've got the before and after. Yeah, so that you can see. Wow.
But it's true, like for brands.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
If you open in Dubai, you want the Arabic version.
Yeah.
And you want to keep the spirit, the energy.
Totally.
Oh, and here he combined, you see.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting work.
That's cool.
Here too, okay,
Wow.
the space.
Yeah.
And you want to keep the,
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
it's the first time I see this.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Super interesting.
Yeah, there's no crying in design. Actually, there's a lot of crying in design. Apparently. Let's see.
And let's see something more for corporate.
Oh,
In design, my God, look at
weird. It's almost like we're
How many
inside his
pages?
computer. Another meta thing, man.
using creative
Whoa.
libraries. Nice, very pro.
He's like, check it out. Look.
Yeah.
He's like,
I know.
I use the programs. I know
Yeah.
what's up.
Oh, and what is this? In Photoshop?
Wow.
Oh, this is it?
I
Yeah,
don't
this is 3D in Photoshop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he extruded this.
Wow.
My God.
Jeez.
Hardcore.
Wow. Wow.
Illustrator, okay. Wow. Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
And yeah, very
And it's
nice picture.
produced. Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's a financial report. Yeah.
That's great. That's some
Thanks for sharing
major
the-
skills
Yeah.
right there in Photoshop, Illustrator, and all of the rest. Wow.
Yeah, keep sharing
Cool.
your portfolio.
Yeah.
Very impressed by your work.
And no one
And,
cried. I mean,
see.
Michael was crying, but
I was crying.
he's keeping it in.
So emotional.
So emotional. Too funny. Okay. So,
Okay, so T.
all right. So T, let's get on this. I've got all my type laid out as far as the 3 different T's that I'm going to talk about. Let's start with Nettle. Actually, let's start with Doug Fir. No, let's start with Nettle.
The logo works very well.
Yeah, the logo is
the
it
top.
works. Yeah. Thanks, Yum. And it's done. Michael likes it. I think it's done.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got my type. I'm going to take my Nettle tea leaf.
I like it because also it indicates this is where you
Yeah,
have to open the top.
totally.
Yeah.
The arrow, man. Everything
The
about
arrow.
it. It's great. Okay, so Nettle leaf tea. I want to do some tasty notes.
Hey, Wilbur from Argentina. Thanks for watching.
Let's see. Nettle leaf. I wonder if I even need to say. I think what I'd like to do is not put tea up in the title, but I will be tea made from hand picked nettle leaves.
So what is the story of the tea again? Is this something that Julia will produce?
Yes, she'll actually go out there.
Oh, take the leaves during the...
Yeah, she'll forage.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool. So tea made from hand-picked nettle leaves.
So it's a small production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. It's like for the moment. Yeah. maybe she'll be selling them eventually, but I think it's more for the moment of the hike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tea made from hand-picked nettle leaves. Tasting.
Hi, Chweting Pazudora. This is a real-life project. It's for a real club in San Francisco, managed by Julia. She was in the chat yesterday, but she's working today.
Yep.
She's offline.
She's offline. She's gotta make some moolah. As you do.
I didn't know this expression.
You don't know this expression?
Make some moolah?
Make moolah.
Moolah.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the name in Narcos? La Pata, no?
In what?
Did you watch Narcos?
No.
No?
No. Too funny.
You will find in the chat. Is it La Pata? ¿Quieres la pata? Or plombo. There is something like this, where Pablo Escobar always give you a choice.
Yeah?
Between money or a bullet.
Money or a bullet?
Yeah.
Love it.
Pretty easy to choose. Easy choice.
Easy choice.
Yeah.
You're like, I think I'll choose money.
Juan Pablo is asking, why is moolah money? Do you know?
Moolah? Oh, it's Moohla. That's how it's spelled.
Moohla.
Yeah.
Okay, I will find the origin.
We'll do moolah. I think it's or moolah. It's either moolah or moolah. I don't know. I think it's like just
Oh, it's Indian.
there you go.
There you go.
Moolah.
Yeah.
Nice.
In Hindi,
My mom
the
used
root
to
cause of
say it.
something, it's quite possible that it represents money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally. There you go.
And it's good with this project,
Yeah.
Indian meditation.
Hand-picked
It works.
tea leaves
Plata. Ah, yeah, la
from
plata.
California.
O
That
plomo.
sounds better. Hand-picked tea leaves
Thank
from
you.
California.
Narcos was amazing. Yeah. So, that's a great show. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's a,
Listen to him. Lies. Julie's bathing in a hot spring somewhere. She probably is.
Yeah.
That's what she told me, that she's working, but really
Yeah.
she's like, no.
No.
She's like, I don't have time for this stuff. Let's see. Transform character. I think we're just gonna go with tangy bitterness. Let's see, it looks a little bit too tiny.
okay. You're asking again for the name of the font. So this is
This is
Grotzek.
Grotzek condensed thin.
Grotzek. I will type the name in the chat.
Yeah.
Font is Grotzek. Condense thing.
I think I'm gonna cut out so tangy, herbal midtones, resinous base accent.
Simon is in the chat. You see, Simon, what is interesting is that we reviewed your portfolio like with 1 month difference,
Yeah?
and we're both and twice attracted by the same project.
Oh,
So
really?
you should put it in the first place, like the one you did with XD, because it looks very great. You did a great job.
There you go.
Kristine,
Align tool.
the align tool.
Done.
She doesn't need an align tool.
Let's
vision
not
is
go that
perfect.
far. Okay, so I think what I'd like to do is create a little
like a tag?
Tag, yep. We'll put that behind. Just to start. Actually, I'm gonna throw this up here too. Just to start, something simple.
Juan Pablo is asking why we're not using Comic Sans. So if you watch a replay of yesterday's episode with Javier Garcia, at some point they were showing this project on the web, and a designer took all the very famous logos, like brand entities such as NASA, Coca-Cola, and replaced it, like redesigned the logo with Comic Sans. And it's a very fun project.
I think what I'm going to do is create a pattern first with all of these.
Oh,
And
for the
then-
box? Or
For the box, yeah. But then I'm going to change the colors based on the tea. So.
Oh, nice.
And I know I can.
This pattern is beautiful. All the boxes.
Yeah,
it's
I
really
think
good.
it's fun. Actually, let's start
And
out
very
by just.
tribal. See what I mean? Like there's
Yeah, it's got that tribal feel to
maybe-
it.
like almost tattoos, you know.
Totally. Let's see what some of these look like.
Oh, with some.
if we add some color to them. Okay. Let's see. Just make a quick one and see what this looks like. So this could get interesting. Appearance, transparency. Let's multiply this and see. I think it's a bit too tribally, but it's kind of fun.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think it's too much. I'm not
Do you
really.
think it's due to the colors? Because
Yeah,
some of them
totally.
pop up.
Yeah,
Maybe if it's softer, it will work because the
Yeah.
pattern is good.
I think I'd prefer them all to be more like this Doug fir color. I think specifically for the packaging. I was gonna try
in
a
the
couple
same,
different things.
In the same shade, you mean? In the
Yeah, yeah, totally. Actually, so what I might do is iterate on just Doug fir for a second. Or just nettle. So let's see, those are normal. If I were to So if I were to make this even larger, then I think maybe bringing the opacity down of this so that it's more of a print. Could be interesting.
Yeah.
I think this needs to be longer.
Again, so I just share my screen for 2 seconds. Remind you that we have a contest going on. So this is the poster, which is with a great illustration, not by me, but by Holly, who's in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Then sorry, Holly, I destroyed your poster because now it's in black and white, and I changed all the typefaces to Arial. So if you go on adobelive.com, you can download this file. You have a Get the Template button. You also have the Contest tab where you can download the Illustrator file. And you just have to, just pick new colors, create your own version, and share it on Twitter. So we already have some friends who shared some poster. We have Zed, for instance, here. With something very, I would say urban, like very crazy, playful. Here it's completely different, more trance, techno. This is by Anzi. We have Jonathan doing something very playful to a little bit retro. Really good with some pattern in the background. Hector also playing with the typography here, and very intense contrasty colors.
Cool.
Or Sepide also, very soft live bit, very efficient. Oh, I like this typeface. It reminds me of the cartoons by Tex Avery. Yeah. Very nice. So yeah, keep creating because keep sharing your posters. They're all available on adobelive.com. You download the template and share it on Twitter. and you get a chance to win Creative Cloud and Adobe Stock subscriptions.
That's pretty awesome. That's a really good...
Michael is always trying to get us to do his work. Exactly. Because you got it, I'm lazy.
I was trying to get him to do my work.
I know. That's right. I just gave you a small sample.
Just a small sample.
Just a sample.
I know, just a taste. All right. So I kind of like the way that this is turning out. I think that it could be really pretty with... Let's take this
and very feminine, actually.
Like Julia, very feminine. Julia would love this. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to take this into Photoshop and actually put it on the tin itself and see what it looks like. Okay.
The deadline for the contest is on Thursday, so tomorrow at 11 p.m. Pacific time, so you have plenty of time. How do you choose the winners? Just based on my experience. It depends on what I eat in the morning.
Totally.
No, I love something clean, easy to read, with a very... how can I say that? If you take a creative direction, then go for it. Like if you want to do something deals with sci-fi, go for it. Or with a retro style, go for it. So I like very strong styles. That makes sense.
Nice.
If you mix some styles, then I will be like, maybe not. And then, yes, I select them and I share it on my Twitter account. That's what I did 2 weeks ago, where you were remixing another poster and you did an amazing job. And it was really, really very good.
Cool. So nice. I'm putting these in Photoshop. I think I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. Okay. Oops. And then do a couple just off center. And then I can crop them so it's a little bit more odd. And then I grouped them. I'm going to bring the opacity down. Oops.
Yeah, just don't use the lobster font. It's a no-go.
Yeah, don't use lobster.
Hi, Elios. Thanks for joining. So the watercolors are pictures that she found on the web, and she painted on top of it with Photoshop brushes, actually, in Photoshop.
Yeah. I like that much better.
Oh, yeah.
So
is it overlay? Which one is it?
Overlay.
Nice.
Yeah, so I grouped them together, did an overlay, and then let's save this as... Oh, oops.
I think there's kind of water effect you see here.
Yeah, it's quite pretty.
Yeah.
So this is what that tin will look like. Let's do tin V1. Cool. Okay, so then we can get rid of some of this. Actually align this to my object. And then I'm going to replace this with my tin V1.
Wow.
Nice. So that way I can keep working on my type in here versus having to put all of it in Smart Objects in Photoshop.
Also, what I like is that it adds a kind of also mystical dimension with the runes. You see what I mean? Like the magical spells that you would have in some like voodoo culture. And,
totally.
And it always comes from the forest.
Yeah, and it's very much totally. All of these things are from natural herbs. So yeah.
And usually, you mix some herbs and.
Totally. So this is one version. Let's look at what Douglas fir could look like, because I'm kind of excited about it now.
So what is it? Douglas
fir. So that's like
fir.
Yeah,
Okay,
fir. F-I-R. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Douglas
like a pine tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it must smell very good.
Yes, it's very good. If you've ever had it, it's really great with whiskey. Actually, whiskey, honey, and lemon. And then you do like a hot Douglas fir tea.
If you have a cold, you mean, or
if you're
in
camping.
general?
If you're camping, yeah. So I've already got this. I'm gonna bright citrus herbal
Oh, they like it.
midtones.
They say it's lovely. It looks fantastic. Really beautiful.
Cool. Keep you guys around.
So Rachel is asking, oh, how did you make it wrap? So this is the
that's
PSD mockup.
that's
right?
a mock-up that I have. Let me go into.
So yeah, so if you Google, actually, if you go on Adobe Stock,
Yeah, there's tons of
or
mock-ups.
if you open Photoshop now and you say File, New Documents, if you have Photoshop CC like the last version, you will see placement mockups. So these are very smart files where and usually you have a layer that says replace your design here, and it will map it on something, on a bottle, on a poster. It will add the shadows.
Totally. So this is the flat file, and I brought this in from Illustrator, which are smart objects.
Smart object, yeah.
And then I saved this, and it goes onto the tin shape itself. So it's pretty great. Oh yeah, the name of the font for Douglas Fir is NutraFace Display, and it's drafting. So there's a lot of different. I'll pull it down. It's a very different looking font when it's not in drafting, as you can see. But the drafting option is quite lovely. So come back to that. I think I'm gonna use this one.
And the font you're using for Douglas?
Douglas, yeah, that's the NutraFace Display drafting.
Yeah, someone was asking here.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
but it's specifically drafting because everything else for NutraFace is not like that. Cool. So let's go back in to this.
Okay, Sarah is asking, so what are the rules with using Adobe Stock elements for design you get money for, if that makes sense? I don't think it makes sense, Sarah, but I try to understand. So Adobe Stock, you need to understand that, Adobe Stock is a catalog of pictures, videos, vector illustrations, 3D elements. And if you're a designer, if you want to contribute to Adobe Stock, you sign a contract with Adobe. And every time you sell the license of your design, you get some money, you get a fee, okay? So all the pictures that you see on Adobe Stock, all the photographers agreed to share the pictures and license them. Once you get the license, you can use them in your design. You know, that's part of it. And then, that's it. That's it. So you can use it in a campaign for a customer, because you license the picture or the illustration. But then some customers, sometimes they will say, I need an exclusive picture. I want to make sure that my competitor doesn't use the picture. So in this case, either you find some catalog of exclusive pictures, or you hire a photographer and then you take a picture. So it's a completely different process. Or you take the picture yourself, of course. But if it's a picture of the Machu Picchu, then it's not easy to take it in San Francisco. So that's why it's good sometimes to license some pictures on stock. And if you are photographers, illustrators, you can contribute to stock and monetize your artworks, actually your work, if you want to. You go on Adobe Stock and there is a contributor portal, and you can upload your pictures and your illustrations, and if they are approved by the Adobe Stock team, then you will start. You will be part of the search engine, so you have to tag all your assets, and then you will start making money. Juan is asking about your computer, and it's a MacBook Pro. I think we have the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must be the one from 2013, I think.
Yeah. Wild mint.
Yeah, late 2013.
Yep.
Which is very good. I'm really amazed by this one.
It's a good model.
Yeah, very good model.
know?
I like it because you have all the good connectors, and I never had any performance issue with this one.
No. It's pretty great. Okay. All right, so I'm starting to get some of my...
And TJ, you can still use your own design. Yeah, you are the owner, so yeah, of course.
Let's see. I quite like this, even though it's not wild mint. What I'm going to do is take it into Photoshop first and maybe make it a little bit more minty looking.
Oh, okay. So you would paint on top of it, or?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what it will look like with a little bit of soft light. More green. Okay. I think that's kind of nice. A little more minty.
Nice.
Cool. All right, let's save that and see.
Oh, you know what? Maybe in Photoshop Sketch to get this, I would do 2 layers. Like
Oh,
I would use
yeah?
a watercolor.
Are you going to try it?
No, because I'm lazy. But I would do 2 layers.
So lazy.
Did you see the texture?
Oh my
like
gosh.
I'm sure with some brushes I can.
You're
spill
so
some ink.
lazy. Laziest ever. Okay.
Oh, they say that you are so organized.
Yeah. Thank you. Tell my mom.
She doesn't trust your organization.
No, she does. I just like to tease.
Is she watching?
I think my mom is watching. I don't know if they're like
Yeah, maybe
able
not in the chat.
to chat.
It's the next
Yeah.
step.
Yeah.
There's an extra step.
Okay, so since this is overlaid on here, it's giving like quite a bit of diffusion. So.
Oh, and Jete is asking, do you have a monitor at work, or do you always work on?
Oh no, I have a monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I've kind of trained myself to be okay with working on the laptop.
On the laptop.
I mean, it's not that I've trained myself. I just have no choice a lot of times.
Yeah,
so.
when you travel.
Yeah. So this overlay is really intense on this one compared to the other ones. So what I think I'm going to do is tone down
The red.
opacity. Oops, not on that. On this. Tone down the opacity. No, because I like the vibrance of the red.
Yeah.
But the white pattern over it was really intense. So let's see how that looks. It's
Wow.
pretty. It's intense.
Yeah.
It's wild, like mint. Even though mint is not, red, but maybe we'll get some strawberry tea in there. But it's kind
It
of
should be
fun.
some wild mint. I mean, if
Yeah,
you
wild
find
mint.
it in the forest, so
Totally.
it can only be wild.
It can only be wild. Yeah,
So yeah, makes sense.
makes total sense.
It's-
Plus, we
gives
have to
a-
differentiate these, so you can
There's
be
a
like,
kind
I
of
want the pink
Japanese
one.
touch also, with the big red dots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So now that I have this, I feel like I've downloaded paper at some point. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see.
The paper.
Yeah. So
Oh, you would add some.
yeah, just to
texture?
say like, yeah, because what I want to do is this would be, there we go. Wild mint.
TJ is asking, Michael, did you finish another word for the Forest Bathing Club logo? No,
Nope.
I've been censored. It disappeared. I mean, check the artwork. Even the first word disappeared.
So funny. I love it. Christine's
Maybe
mom,
for
stop
tomorrow.
lurking.
Yeah,
As if my mom's lurking. That's awesome.
stop lurking.
I was like, yeah, mom, stop lurking.
Please, mom.
Come on. She's so cute. All right, so that's an option. I think this one might be too intense. I want to pull that back a little bit. Plus the
Yeah, but
bottom mint.
There's a wild. I don't know.
I know, you
I
like
think
the
it
wild.
works.
I think it works too, but
Because
I think since I changed it, that's too close to the bottom of this one, and I want it to be
Oh.
so different than the others.
I see what you mean.
So let's see. Let's go
So
back in
really,
here.
maybe greenish.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I think I also had it going to white.
Okay, there's a
Let's see what
Coolio
this
joke.
looks
You know
like.
Coolio?
Coolio? Yeah.
Yeah, you
Totally.
remember
We're like
Coolio?
really good friends.
Yeah, he's in the chat. Coolio is in the chat.
What? What?
Remember Gangsta Paradise?
Yeah, totally.
That was him. So he's asking, do you
Oh,
like to
man.
ride roller coasters? It's a very
Not
important
really,
design
actually.
question. No?
Yeah, like, sorry. I bet you were thinking that I might, but I'm just not that into them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The whiplash. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. Okay, there we go.
Ooh,
Wild mint.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So now they're much different from each other. Maybe I'll make that a little bit bigger. So
Nice.
this is the fun thing about design is you can make it whatever you want.
Mo is asking, is there a monitor you recommend for MacBook Pro? So if you can get one from Apple,
Yeah.
like the cinema display, I mean, this kind
Me?
of generation,
Oh,
these are very good
I thought
monitors.
Wyma was gonna say he was giving me a monitor. And I was like, that's so nice.
Oh, that's nice, but no.
That's really nice, Waymo. Thanks. Cool. All right.
Oh,
I think that works. Okay, cool. So we're starting to get this good feeling going on. I like that it matches some of these colors that I've worked out up here. I can delete those now. They're not duped. Oh yeah, cool.
You see, they look so good. Yeah.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I agree too. Let's do another artboard with them and try a whole nother version.
Okay.
That was too easy.
This is suspicious.
Suspiciously.
Yeah. Suspiciously
too easy. I was like, this must be harder for me. Let's work harder. Okay.
Yo, sorry. You ruined my day.
I ruined your day?
Are you not the real Coolio? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
I hope so.
Okay, so first what I'm going to do is just take these off. I'm going to go back to replacing my links.
How do they get the link panel in Illustrator? How do you get the link panel in Illustrator?
Oh, you go up to View or Window and then Links and you add it. See, it's checked because you can see mine. So, yeah, all the things. Okay, so back to white. It's like we're starting all over again from type 1. But I'm still going to use the same inspiration because obviously it's got to work with the brand that I'm creating. So I've got my nettle, mint, and Doug fir. I think I'm going to just do a different background completely to start.
Like a different style?
Yeah, totally different style.
Okay.
So I'm going to take these out of their little holding cases. And I think I'm just going to figure out which one is nettle, which one's Doug fir, and then which one will be mint. If I was going to do mint, well, this one's totally out because it's water. This one, I think I like this as nettle because it's pokey. I like this one.
To thank our friends in the chat watching Adobe Live, we will give away a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription to someone in the chat.
Ooh, yeah, totally. I think you should give out 10.
I will give a 10 on Friday.
Cool.
People participating to the poster contest.
Wait, I'm not here Friday.
So on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So let me find a question.
Yeah, find a question. Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. Please
What
ask.
about, okay. Where did the Douglas fir tree originate?
Okay, can you type the answer here?
Oh, I have to look it up. I don't know the answer.
Oh my God.
I thought you were going to look it up. I mean, I would have said the answer because I think I know it, but I just want to be sure. Yeah, good luck, everyone. We're figuring out the answer right now. In the meantime, I'm going to do my job over here. See that? They really they're like, listen to the guest. I'm the guest. Okay, so I've got nettle because it's pokey. Douglas fir.
Can you repeat the question for them?
Oh, yeah. Where did Douglas fir originate? The tree.
The tree.
Where did the Douglas fir tree originate?
There was a Mr. Douglas.
Really?
Yeah.
Douglas?
She's from Scotland.
I think you should ask the question.
No, that's fine. The tree.
The tree.
So Mr. Douglas from Scotland, he discovered this tree in a region of the world. Which region?
Oh, yeah, which region?
Yeah, let's go for the big region. Let's go for the...
Like the region.
Yeah, the continent.
The region.
Does it work? Continent?
Continent, yes.
Yeah, let's go for the continent.
So good.
I was so impressed,
Yeah.
in which year has been discovered the first Douglas fir tree? And then you were like, I have no idea.
I don't. I mean, I have a guess, but, that's what you're doing. You're figuring all of this out.
And the answer is, I have no idea. Yeah.
See, this makes it just that much more interesting. When you win, you really win.
Yeah. When even the host has no idea, it becomes very interesting.
Becomes very interesting. So good.
Hey, we have Hotmani from Morocco. Thanks for joining. You're not the first one. We have
North America.
someone from Agadir.
California, Western North America. Is that a thing? Western North America?
It's
not.
worth.
I mean,
yeah,
it is,
works.
but
It works.
maybe.
But we will go for North America. Yeah, I think this will work. But Western, on the West. So, yeah.
Western.
Like Vancouver.
He's from Morocco. Totally. That's awesome.
Have you been?
To Morocco?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Coast of Africa? No. I've seen it. Yeah.
You saw Morocco, but
I didn't go.
you didn't go. But
No.
you saw it.
Yeah. I saw it.
In your dreams? What do you mean?
No. from
From
the coast. From
a boat.
No,
No?
from what's
From
that
a plane.
giant rock?
Oh, Atlas Mountains?
No. It's also the Prudential logo, I feel like, that giant rock.
Okay, I think it's in Australia.
Obviously, my geography is like completely
In
off.
Australia. It's in
Where?
Australia.
It's good branding.
Yeah, great branding. I'm like, the Prudential. I remember the rock. Rock of Gibraltar. Yeah, so I was at Gibraltar.
Oh,
and
okay.
I saw
So
Morocco.
the
yeah.
North Coast.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you saw
see?
it. It
See?
works.
Redeemable. Redeeming myself
It
here.
works. It works.
North America. Thanks a lot, Michael.
Okay, Netbots.
Nightbot, give us an answer.
Yadira. Oh my God. I think she already
Who
won
won?
something. Yadira.
Uh-oh,
But-
Nightbot's kind
but
of...
She watches Adobe Live all the time, so
That's cool.
that's why it works.
That's why it works.
Okay, let me check.
Actually, maybe I should put in craft paper.
Congratulations,
for one of these.
Yadira. Maybe you are already in touch. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe she's just always watching and maybe she didn't win before.
Always watching. That sounds creepy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Someone that's always
Well,
watching.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you know.
I'm watching. Yeah.
Always watching. Cool. So I'm not sure about this one yet, but it's gonna get there. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some craft. Still keep the name really large.
Holly said, "Oh man, I think I should win. I had the exact area and the date."
You had the date?
Yeah,
Wow.
but Nightbot doesn't care.
Yeah, Nightbot probably
no
threw Nightbot
heart.
off with the date, man. You should just go simple. Yeah.
He has no heart.
See that? Now 9 more raffles.
9 more.
I never promised. I just insinuated that would be a good idea.
It's an awesome idea. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, Yadira, I want you to type your Twitter handle in the chat, please, so I can contact you. Ah, it's back. It's back.
Did you hear my stomach?
The monster. There's a
I
monster
ate
in the
toast
studio.
this morning. Okay. That's so embarrassing. Yeah. That definitely made me blush.
It worked. Should put some effects on always watching. Okay. So you will have to say always watching. Okay?
Always watching.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait. Yeah.
All right. I can do this. I'll do it in my smokehouse barbecue voice.
Yeah, and you can be very close to the microphone, like always. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Always watching.
It was good.
Creepy, right?
Oh yeah. I think it was
Super
good.
creepy. Yeah. All right. It's getting warm now. I have to layer. I live in San Francisco. Okay.
Someone gets her a burrito. That's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Seriously. No, I'm good. I'm good. I had cinnamon toast.
Oh.
Yeah, this is great. Okay. So nettle leaf. I think I'm gonna go with uppercase. Tangy, herbal, midtones. That was you. Ha!
It was you.
Ha! No, that was you.
No.
Michael's hungry too. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, this is like one of those times of the day that you don't want to be in the slot because you're just waiting for lunch.
There you go. When I stream from Paris, it's cool because... Oh, the macarons.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, what's the name?
Guitard, I think. Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong, but...
Let me check. Macaron San Francisco.
Yeah.
Chantal Guyon? No.
Yeah, Chantal Guyon.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Chantal Guyon?
Yeah,
Let me see if she's on Uber Eats.
probably.
So we can order macarons live.
Order macarons live. I love it.
Yeah.
Because you were both like, so hungry.
God, you are dying. Okay, so you are going for something more crafty.
Yep, more crafty. Exactly.
Okay. 601. Don't send.
Let's see. Da-da-da. Doug Fir, handpicked from California. And then I will just copy that
Okay, can I search?
and change my type to title case, which I could have done that before, but I didn't.
Oh my god, I think it works.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Soma is closed, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Soma.
See, I was going to go there this morning. I really was.
Really?
Yeah, but it's
Nice.
closed that early. I thought about it already.
Okay, which one do you want?
All the flavors.
Caramel, pistachio,
I love how you were like, which one? I'm like I'm
Chocolate,
just going to eat
vanilla.
one. I'm like, come on. They're like
Rose.
so tiny.
passion fruit.
Who eats just one? Rose sounds nice. Wild
Green tea.
green tea.
Okay, I just check everything.
Yeah, check a bunch of them. Sounds great. That's so strange. It doesn't.
Okay,
feel
let's
like
try.
it at all. All right, let's see
Maybe
what
we'll
happens.
get some macarons
Maybe
live.
we will.
We'll see.
So I'll change the title case.
It's so close. Just
You're
3
like
blocks away.
so excited about this. I love it.
Actually, yeah. I think it might happen during the show.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. So I would just escape and let you alone.
Or
You know.
you never know what could happen if you leave me alone. I could be like, free something for everyone.
Giveaway!
Everyone's like,
Yeah. You try, Victoria? Oh my god.
totally. You never know. Actually, kind of like the way that.
Victoria, can you come here 2 seconds?
happening.
We do a special training for you. So this is
Special
Victoria. She will be hosting tomorrow. Tomorrow. The next show in about 1 hour. So that's right. Computer, front camera.
Oh.
And left is the other one. You need the GoPro? You click on GoPro. Okay, so
Right, left, so front's the zoom in.
front is this.
Okay. Oh, and how do you make it tiny and big?
Oh, it's automatic.
Oh.
So you just switch between this.
Okay.
So this will be for your show. If I need to escape the room, then you can still control the
Okay. GoPro makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, and Victoria, you see this box on the table on the left? The package? This is for you. You know what this is?
Yeah, it's one of Javier's records.
Cool. All right, so now I think I'm going to play around with pattern. I already decided which patterns are going to go with
Are you
which.
going to give away 1 year supply of macarons? Oh. I don't know if it exists, Juan Pablo, because
You're like, maybe?
you have to cook, because macaron, you can only stay 2 days max.
2 days?
2 days,
That's
and
it?
after you have to, yeah.
I feel like I've definitely eaten macarons far beyond 2 days.
So these are not real macarons.
Maybe that's why my stomach's growling.
Isn't Macron the president of France now? Close enough. It's Macron, but yeah, it's close enough.
That's close. That's pretty good.
He has my age, and it's amazing. It's true. Huh?
Yeah?
The president has my age. Yeah. It's crazy. Huh?
That is crazy. Can you imagine if you were president?
Oh yeah.
You can?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow.
A lot of ideas.
You're that guy then, huh?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Give me a country. Let me know in the chat if you're looking for a president for your country. Can just come and fix everything. No problem.
You're like, I can totally do this.
Oh, yeah.
I made Doug for the green one. Start with Doug fir then.
The food is being prepared. Okay. They are preparing the macarons now.
You're like, it's a thing. I think what I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna keep this in black for right now.
They're like Portugal. Yeah, I won't be able to fix all the countries. Okay. One at a time. It takes time, huh? At least 4 years.
I love it. They're all like, come fix my stuff. Okay.
Venezuela. Yeah, that's a nice challenge. I like that.
Nice.
Give power to the people, back to the people in Venezuela. I like that.
All right, let's see if I go in here. Got this. Got this. Put this in here pretty large. My placeholder. Oops. Okay. Let's see what this looks like.
Joshua, what is your country, Joshua? No comment? Okay.
Okay. 10,
Apple don't sell cinema display anymore. Yeah, I've heard that, yeah. I was surprised.
2.
They don't make any monitors anymore, Apple?
What? Really?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay. Just gonna put that down there for a minute. See what this looks like.
Oh, Zimbabwe. Okay,
Zimbabwe?
let's do it. Zimbabwe.
Yeah, got it. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Zimbabwe was the country where Bob Marley had the concert and stuff, right? With Zion.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was the
I think so. It's very,
nice.
very good of you.
Okay, so Sri Tarin's asking you what are you doing with the pattern?
Oh,
What do you have in mind?
so what I have in mind is that this one to me I thought was more nettle-like because it's all pokey. Douglas fir is growing up, so I wanted that to be representative of Doug fir. And then the mint leaf, it's just very small, so I'm using this to be multiple
Like a
mint
leaf.
leaves. Yep. And then I'm making patterns out of individual illustrations so that it differentiates each package versus a single pattern that is multiplied with color differentiation. So this will have a little bit more differentiation, color and pattern. So take this in. So what I did is I expanded it in Photoshop. And then I multiplied it, or I masked out the colors with the watercolor. So I took the watercolor, I selected my vector, and then I masked the watercolor, turned my vector off, and then saved this.
Nice.
So that it has this
Nice.
really beautiful watercolor pattern, or at least the pattern of watercolor texture, but with the pattern that I created out of illustration.
It's coming. They're still working on the food.
Okay, good.
The ETA is still in 9 minutes, actually.
9 minutes.
Oh my God.
So this is
That's
a little
exciting.
bit off center, so I'm gonna go back and just adjust it slightly. Looks probably good enough. Okay. Then I'll do the same with the mint.
Nice. So we're still with Kristine for 30 minutes.
30
and
minutes.
then we will welcome Victoria and Javier Garcia, who will still be working on this branding for this coffee brand, which is Eclipse Coffee, right? Yeah.
Cool. I saw a bit of that yesterday. It looked
You
really
saw that?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw with the ink on paper where he did the.
Oh,
he
yeah,
spilled
yeah.
some
I didn't
ink and
see
scanned
that.
it.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's very cool. So this one, maybe I'll do like every other.
The image house is asking you, are you saving to Dropbox? Your
No.
work? No?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Usually,
yeah.
You back up.
Yeah, I do. I had to think about that. I was like, no. And then I was like, yeah, it's true. All of that is true. Yep, I do. Okay, let's get a different watercolor in here. As much as I like this one, I don't know if I want to use it again.
Oh, it's too.
It's too intense.
Intense.
Yeah. Oh, we could use yours.
Let's
Should
see.
we use Michael's? I don't know.
I don't know.
It just doesn't have that same feeling.
Let's try for the fun, but I don't think it will work. This one will work.
This one I liked. Yeah, that one was good. Let's open
Yeah.
that one. Oh, that is the one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, I love
Yeah.
that one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mask this out, turn that off, and voila. It's a French word for you. Voila.
Thank
Yeah.
Et voilà.
Et voila. Doesn't feel minty.
Waimo is asking you, first says, love your work. How long do you usually spend on the branding project?
Oh, well, it really depends. I mean, it depends on the client for one, their timeline.
Oh yeah.
It depends on also my timeline, if I have the time to devote to it. And if I'm really also gauging on my own interest for it. So if I'm really interested in it, I'll put in extra time because I'm just inspired. But either way, I'll give you a short answer. Oh, that's too rainbow. Short answer would be about 6 weeks if you're doing like a branding project for a more global client, or I should say startup client, not global. Global client, that could take anywhere from like 4 weeks to 8 months. It depends on the depth and how
If it's international. And
yeah,
all the applications.
exactly. Like there's a lot of
And legal too? You have to work with legal sometimes?
yes, everything. Okay,
Everything?
we'll try Michael's. I'm like, all right, if we have to. Oh no, I can already tell I don't like
No.
it.
It won't work.
I'm like, I can already tell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to red, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just shift it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm doing something for a smaller freelance project, it could be about 6 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, it really depends. I hate to say those kinds of things, but it actually does depend.
And TB Media is asking you, how often do you decline a project?
Oh, often. Very
Yeah.
often, yeah.
And what would be the main reasons?
For me personally, I'll decline it if I don't have time. If it's not...
Okay. It's more the timeline.
I mean, like, that's not the first reason, but yeah, usually I'll look at my calendar first and be like, well, I can't even do that.
Okay.
And then secondly, if it's not something that inspires me, then I'm not going to use my personal time on it. I want to feel inspired or at least feel like I'm getting something out of it because it's actually helping me grow.
Okay.
So, or it's challenging. I think I'm gonna push this down a little because it looks like it has little horns.
And Muhammad is asking you, how do you pitch a branding proposal? What do you include and how do you present it?
In a proposal, it's too much. Hold on. In a proposal, I'll usually talk a little bit about the process, the timeline, what deliverables they'll expect and when, and then hopefully we agree upon terms, and then that's about it.
Okay.
And it's usually based on work that they've seen of mine already, so it's not a lot of convincing per se that they want to work with me. It's more on if they have the time, budget, and if the deliverables feel right to them. Otherwise, we will coordinate and figure out deliverables that are right. So I'm gonna change this one a little bit to something more earthy colored. Ooh.
Oh, Kevin says, I had to hear that you decline projects often, Kristine. I'm hoping to work with you on a project.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, totally. What project would that be?
Yeah, Kevin, we need more information.
Yeah, definitely need more info.
Question for you, do you remember your very first project?
Yeah, I think so. Let me think. I remember my first freelance project. It was for one of my sister's friends. It was called Healing Anthropology. And I remember it being up in my bedroom at home because I wasn't even out of college yet. And I was like drawing leaves and drawing like circles for their logo and thinking that it was really cool that I was doing that. And I used a typeface. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is so amazing. It was pretty cool. And I like had a meeting at Starbucks, I remember, with the client. And I was like, I'm so real right now, like meeting with a client in a coffee shop. Yeah, it was very cool. So I kind of like the dullness of this pattern. It's kind of beautiful looking.
Clanbear Gaming is asking you any tips for someone who is just getting into freelancing.
That's tough. I don't do a ton of freelance. I would say definitely do work that inspires you. That's my biggest tip, is that if you're not inspired by it, then it's probably not going to be a very fun project to work on. And you'll lose interest. And nobody wants that, especially not your client. Ooh, these colors are just interesting. It looks like a giant blob. All right.
Okay, the food is almost there.
Almost here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so now we can take a look. So we have these two very different, not very different, but different enough looking packages. They should feel from the same family of some sort, just because we've used the same textures and the same materials, but looking at them differently. I also thought that it might be nice to just do this without a label completely. I think what I'm going to do is I can remake those. I'm gonna do one more option
Okay.
where it's just completely
Without
clean.
the crafty.
Yeah,
level.
without craft, yep. So it's always nice to explore a little bit.
Okay, Victoria, can I ask you to replace me for 2 minutes?
He's gonna go get the macaroons! I'm so excited!
Take a look at the chat.
Now's where the real show begins.
Hello.
Hey! That's right.
Nice.
Ladies are here.
This computer's so much littler than mine.
Really? What
Yeah,
what
mine
size
like
computer do you have?
snaps. I think mine's 15, or maybe it's just it seems bigger. Oh yeah, this is nice.
You're
What's
like, I
going
like
on?
this. Oh, you know, same old stuff, different day. Let's see. So what are you up to?
Nothing much. I did karaoke last night.
Oh,
It's pretty fantastic. I've never done public karaoke before.
Oh,
You can actually
really?
hear it a little bit.
Yeah,
My-
where'd you go?
My voice is a little rough today.
I hear that. Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Where did you end up going?
This place called The Stud.
I actually haven't heard of the stud.
That's a beautiful, beautiful gay bar. I'm loving
I'm like,
this.
well then,
It's great. We're doing a coffee branding after this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Space themed.
Space themed.
We had a lot of great puns. Someone asked, why did you fade the texture in the bottom?
Oh, I didn't actually. It came that way.
Oh, nice. Convenient.
I'm like, just happened, you know. I want to see, what does this look
I
like?
wonder what it would look like if they're all a little faded then.
Yeah, I know. I could also do that. Let's see. Oh, weird. All of the pixelation. It's like very pixelated all of a
I think
sudden.
it's just because you're sharing with the...
Oh,
Oh, no, I see it over there too.
yeah, it's weird. Like, all
Did
of
the
a sudden.
file get unlinked?
Oh.
Oh my god, it is actually really funny. My Illustrator is the dark version.
Oh, really?
And so now I'm not.
When you look
I'm
at it,
not
yeah.
used to seeing.
That's right, I'm old
I'm
school.
like so addicted to that.
Welcome
like-
to the old school.
I remember this though. It's so funny, but now I just got so used to the new one. Right now, the new thing I'm getting used to is the lorem ipsum. Every time you
Oh, I
drag a
know.
text box, and you're like, "Whoa!"
I know. It's
I mean, I'm
crazy.
gonna need you to do that anyways, but
Yeah, but it's kind of weird.
surprise.
I like it though. I'm like, well, I was gonna put that in there, but thanks.
Yeah, you don't have
It's
to
like,
go to
I don't.
lipsum.com anymore.
I actually have my own in like a little text box where I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll just like keep this forever. It's better than the hipster ipsum, which I'm really not a fan of. I'm like, I just don't want to see that.
Oh god, I've got the power now too.
Nice. So you can give things away. Huh?
Center. Nope, that didn't work. I no longer am
You're
allowed
like,
to have the
no,
power.
I'm like, this is where everything hits the fan. Shit is hitting the fan right now.
I won't touch any more buttons.
So let's see.
Yeah, dark is a great UI. I've been going to the dark side quite a bit, even
Dark
with like
side.
Reddit and Twitter.
Yeah.
My eyes, I don't know if you guys have floaters in your eyes yet, but as I'm getting older, I'm getting all this weird stuff. And so on white backgrounds, I see like a spot everywhere I look, but I
Really?
don't see it on dark backgrounds.
Oh my gosh. No, that sounds terrible.
Bacon Ipsum.
Bacon ipsum? There's so many ipsums.
I feel like it looks like Michael like grew a lot more hair magically. And then,
you?
yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Like,
Okay, so I
maybe-
think
like make it like that.
you're like, I can do all the things. It'll be amazing. Okay.
Is there? No, there's not. I was like, is there a giveaway? Just boop.
You're like, I'm giving something
You
away.
get a giveaway. You get a giveaway.
love it.
I could like
You're
go
the
full
Oprah.
blown-
You're full Oprah. You're like, I'm going full Oprah on everybody. Michael
We're
comes
giving
back
cars away
with
It's like,
macaroons.
we don't have the budget for that.
You're like, we do now. It'll be amazing. Oh, hey. He's back.
Here.
No worries, nothing happens. No crazy
giveaway.
giveaways.
20 cars away.
I mean, like, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. So pretty. so excited. Nettle, wild mint. Maybe red for that. Okay. These look really exciting. I'm super stoked.
Yeah?
Yeah, the packaging is always so cute. I love it.
Oh, they do macarons and teas. Okay.
Ah, wow.
Chantal Guillon.
Okay. Do that.
Okay.
And do that. Ooh. I'm gonna have to start with this little vanilla looking one. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Want one?
I have a nut allergy.
Really?
I've never been able to eat one
Oh, so good.
yeah. I've never had Nutella either.
Really?
I know. I have one EpiPen now, and they're like $400, and it's about to go bad, so I might like fall out.
Very good. Delicious. I feel like a human again. Pretty stoked about this. Okay. So I'm doing one last version just to see.
They want us to give away some macarons. Just
Nice. Okay, let's see. Doug Fir, option 3, V1. Boom.
option 3.
I'll change these tins really quick. That helps. Okay. I'm gonna go with this lighter blue for wild mint. And then nettle, I'm gonna let be this kind of pink color. Alright. Nettle is next. Oops.
Okay, there's some question about the cost of a branding project.
What about it? Oh, what?
The cost, you know, like
Oh, the
how much you would
cost?
charge, and maybe there
Oh.
are several stages, I would say, without sharing the price, but just
Yeah, several stages. I'd break it out by phases. And phases for, like, your initial phase just for concepting an idea. What would that look like? And then a phase for if they like said idea, how much would it be to, this is now I'm like asking the question back, I'm like, how much would it be to then refine that concept? And then thirdly, the phase would be to actually implement that concept into other collateral. So that is usually how I go about doing different phases for work. And then the cost, usually it'll vary really light or really wildly because it depends on who you're working with. You know, if they're a startup and you're, again, really interested, or if they're a global brand and you're taking them on as a very large client, depends. I think these two are too close in color, but
Yeah.
I like them. Let's see. Okay.
And
Wild
Blanco is asking
mint.
how many options or concept do you give to a client when you pitch a project?
Usually 3. Yeah.
And 3 very different?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all based, when I say different, it's all based on the main idea.
Okay.
So those 3 might be very different from each other, but they're all based on the idea of the attributes of the brand, of what you're trying to get across and to whom you're trying to talk to. Oh, I lost that. Okay. Just one more tweak, making it a little bit lighter blue.
Okay, and we're still live for 9 minutes together.
9 minutes.
Yeah. And then we will welcome Javier Garcia and Victoria. We will be continuing working on the Eclipse coffee brand.
Eclipse. Did you have another one? You had 2.
Maybe.
You may have this
There is
one.
a possibility that I have to. Is it rose and lychee? There is one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you want some? It's really good.
There's another one.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah.
I don't think that's rose and lychee. That one has little stripes on it. If I know my branding about food, it has to look the same to be, you know. What's that?
Rose and lychee.
Really? No
Yeah.
way, mine didn't have stripes.
They forgot the stripes.
Damn it.
We should call Chantal.
Yeah.
Where are my stripes?
Damn. Okay. So now, this is where we're at. So I've got the very basic version, which is much more clean, pretty simple, but differentiating by the patterns, which I actually quite like how this one's turning out. More craft inspired, but still pretty wild in the background. And then our very first one, which feels very hippy dippy. It feels like it was like dipped into,
Yeah.
like submerged into watercolor. Yeah. I kind of prefer the last one. I don't know. What do you like? You're like, I don't like any of them.
I'm wondering. There is no. Like here, the first one is too
It's too busy.
intense. Almost like you would buy pens. You see what I mean?
I like this.
Yeah, this
I
one
think
is
it's
very
just-
elegant for sure. The
yeah.
third one, that's for
It's
sure.
simple. It's
Very
clean.
elegant. Maybe there is a version we could try
Let's
where
do it.
where
Running
you
out of
keep
artwork.
this background, but then use the white label. See what I mean? Just to see.
Yeah. Let's just change this.
Yeah, maybe.
I know I've got paper in here somewhere. Yep. Cleaner, for sure. Yeah, I kind of prefer the simplicity of it. I also wonder if this one is the, I think I also like the way that this is
Yeah.
lower, so it's not so much the first thing that you read. Or I almost feel like these could be replaced.
And
then-
you will have to ask Julia also.
Who?
Julia.
Oh, I was like, who? Oh,
Who?
the client?
Oh,
no.
the client? No, please.
Whatever.
Don't share it with her.
Client schmiant.
Yeah.
Isn't that what
They
everybody
cannot-
says?
They cannot see my screen, right?
Yeah, right?
I don't know. No
I
worries.
also I think that I like it better when the label is centered too. So if I'm looking at it overall, I don't know.
Yeah.
Better than top heavy. It feels a little bit too
Yeah.
tied to the top. Although, if I were to do something where this would wrap over the top,
Ooh.
that could be nice.
Yeah. And wrap like all the.
Wrap all the way
Over,
around. Yeah.
That could be nice.
So then I would actually take these and
Oh, they
change
would-
the hierarchy
yeah.
a little bit and space it
But
out.
they would be cut.
Yeah.
You know, once I open it, then it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, once you open it, it's all over. But then it could be cut right there.
Yeah.
Just tear it
True.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a little bit lower. Meh. It's a thought. I think it has to be thinner. It's really getting tight there, but
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder what that would look like down here. I know. See, this is the thing. Nope. Doesn't work on that one. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, tomorrow.
Yeah. These are actually 3 very good options.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The 3 could work. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. They don't like the white in the second one. Ah, the white?
It's just Miguel.
Just Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's actually like before this.
pre-cut
like the second
and then
one.
the label is a seal. Exactly. Count 0. Totally pre-cut. Label is a seal. And then you're all like opening it up. It's going to be amazing.
It should definitely produce that noise.
I think that's owned by somebody already, like Pepsi or Coke. They're like, or it's like,
With tea.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
yeah, with tea. It's more like caca, you know, like
No, I don't know.
like an eagle noise when you open it.
Okay.
Caca. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Julia will like it. Yeah. Don't forget to pitch the eagle noise to Julia.
Eagle noise. She already knows. People in my office do that to get my attention. They're like, caca, and I'm like, here I come. So people seem to like the middle. All right. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
All
We'll
right.
see, because also you need to give some time. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
I need to let it
tonight
sit
and
in.
we're like,
So tomorrow I actually did some sketches, but I'll probably do some more. Tomorrow I'm gonna look at doing some posters for. I looked at these. So the whole We Get Wild. I'll probably bring in some photography of people out in the wild and maybe some forests, and then we'll do some posters for a couple of the events that she's having coming up. One in Los Angeles and then one here in San Francisco for Global Earth Exchange Day. But yeah, I think that you know, I'm trying to work in both photography, some different ways to look at using the stamps and the textures that I just applied. And then bringing in some new type to talk about what it's all about. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I know. Totally.
Well, thanks for watching today. Make sure to be back tomorrow. Remember that there is the contest going on, so keep sharing your posters on Twitter. We will review more posters and portfolio.
Totally.
And yeah, so you'll be back same time tomorrow working on the posters, but this is not the end of the day.
Nope.
We will now welcome in a few minutes Javier Garcia with Victoria Seamer, and they will be working for 2 hours on a branding project for a coffee brand, Eclipse Coffee. And then the guys from Montreal will be back, Simon, Hugo, and Leo from Bang Bang, Atelier Bang Bang, and Studio Caserne. And they will be working on rebranding the Buddha Bar experience.
Buddha Bar.
Yeah, from
Nice.
the 90s, but how you can refresh the brand today. Okay. Thank you, Kristine.
You.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We'll
Great
see
job.
you tomorrow.
Yeah, and stay tuned and see you in a few minutes on Adobe Live. Bye, everyone.